Captain America Civil War, the first movie in Phase 3. I know this movie is about a civil war, obviously. It's also set up in Age of Ultron, and it's also going to be about finding Bucky. Other than that, I ain't got a clue. So, like and subscribe, and let's just get right into it. Immediately, this reminds me of Tomorrow Never Dies. That's not a criticism, just a statement. Same composer as Winter Soldier, because it sounds like it. An assassination? An assassination. Ooh. I'm expecting there to be a lot of in-universe politics in this one, because of the end of Age of Ultron and all that. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. These movies don't go into those details. Maybe I shouldn't expect that. Maybe I'll be getting my hopes up for nothing.
Sam, see that garbage truck?
I'm not so sure you should be calling him Sam over the intercom. You should probably call him Falcon. Iron Man's cool with that, but I don't know if anybody else is. And in your recon, you didn't notice two similar yellow trucks converging on the same location? Captain America, motherfucker! Ugh! Every time he hits somebody with that shield, it just, ugh. Okay, one thing I gotta do, I gotta look up how her powers work. Or I gotta, because I'm not understanding this. Like, is it all mind? Is it not? Because she just, like, floated with it. I'm kind of confused on how her powers work. Is that Bucky? That's Bucky, isn't it? His wings and his axe as a shield. Yep. Oh, just pick it up. Pick it up. Put the spoon. Girl, you need to learn about grenades. Just holding the spoon. You know, despite not having any like powers, f***ing Black Widow's still badass. God damn, girl.
Thanks, Sam.
Don't thank me.
I'm not thinking that thing.
His name is Red Wing.
I'm still not thinking it.
Wait a goddamn minute. Is that the guy? Is that the other guy? That's the other guy. That's not Bucky. I thought it was Bucky. Huh. Although, that did just f*** up all that. Beautiful score. Or music. Side note, I'm a sucker for piano shit. And violin shit, but mostly piano shit.
All of your projects have just been approved and funded. No streets, no taxes.
No taxes? You're doing something illegal then. You do anything in the United States of America and the federal government wants some money out of it. Son, I'd go more into it than that, but I'm not allowed to by my own rules.
His name was Charlie Spencer. You murdered him. In Sokovia.
Well, the only time I can think of that Tony ever indiscriminately killed people, well, I can't say indiscriminately, but went on a sort of murder spree, I suppose, was in Iron Man 1 with the terrorist guys. I don't remember anything remotely like that in Iron Man 2. So the only thing you could possibly be referring to is Iron Man 1 that I can think of. And if he was one of those terrorist guys, then he f***ing deserved it. Unless there's some part of what he's done that I just don't remember right now. So, lady, in all honesty, f*** your son.
Wherever they choose, and who, frankly, seem unconcerned about what they leave behind.
Unconcerned my ass, motherfucker. Without them, you would have been f***ed. F*** you. Okay, did they do some damage? Yes, but it's a far cry from what would have happened without them, so up yours, dude. By the way, if I ever do the middle finger, it's not towards the audience, it's obviously. Winter Soldier, still a far cry. Age of Ultron. Okay, dude, I feel like this guy's got the wrong... Oh, it's your fault. Dude, it would have been much worse. All of these events would have been much... Okay, this guy's defeating his own point. I automatically don't... Every single thing that he's showing right now would have been far worse had the Avengers not f***ing been there to help the problem. So this jerk-off's defeating his own point. This guy's a moron. And let me guess, he's going to be the major mouthpiece to disband them because he's a dipshit. One thing about this world is that people always tend to listen to dipshits more so than logic.
You've operated with unlimited power and no supervision. That's an arrangement the governments of the world can no longer tolerate.
Well, the governments of the world then. Wait, S.H.I.E.L.D. They're working under S.H.I.E.L.D., aren't they? Oh, yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. is... I can tell you right now, here's my 2 cents in this, because I'm actually getting into this, truly. Here's my 2 cents in all this for anybody interested. It's actually a realistic response. Like if shit like this was happening, despite my earlier sentiments just now, I can definitely see people wanting that, right? Wanting some sort of thing from the United Nations to put them under the umbrella. But that would be a stupid fucking move, because it would defeat the whole purpose of the whole thing. Now, I have no doubt that they're about to go ahead and dispense their reasonings, as in, Captain America and all them, as to why it's a dumb move. But it's a dumb move. It would defeat the whole purpose, because then you're making these guys beholden to other outside forces, which defeats their whole purpose. I don't know. It makes sense. Yeah. You get what I'm saying.
Thor and Banner are right now. I misplaced a couple of 30 megaton nukes. You can bet there'd be consequences.
Actually, there won't be, asshole, because that's a real thing. Yes, lots of nukes have actually been lost in the sea. Does anybody give a shit? I mean, you could probably find an article online talking about it, but is any of the news networks going to talk about it? No. So that defeats your argument right there. Fuck you twice. Actually, fuck you 3 times. Cocksucker.
And if we come to a decision you don't like?
Retire.
Then retire. How about you retire? How long have you been there, you piece of shit? You goddamn son of a bitch. You asshole.
The number of potentially world-ending events has risen at a commensurate rate.
He's saying it's our fault?
I'm saying there may be a causality.
So yes.
We need to be put in check. Whatever form that
What?
It's not the World Security Council. It's not S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not Hydra.
No, but it's run by people with agendas, and agendas change.
That's
I agree.
shut it down. Stop manufacturing.
Tony, you chose to do that. If we sign this, we surrender our right to choose.
Correct. Honestly, both sides presenting fair arguments, although I am on Captain America's side.
2 people in a room can get more done than 100, unless you need to move a piano.
Yeah, he's right, honestly. The only negative about having less people is fewer perspectives. That's the only negative. But even then, by more people, I mean like 10. Because if you get 100 people, then you'll still just have 2 perspectives, just more people on either side. But if you only have, let's say, 5 people, that's why your average company's board of directors is like 11 people.
Extend his hand in peace. Everybody get down!
Yo, is someone gonna blow up the UN? And that's his dad, isn't it? So I take it he's next for the throne then? Because isn't Wakanda like some kind of like, isn't it an aristocracy, I think? I was about to say, there's gotta be somebody big in charge of that one, because you gotta be ballsy to attack a UN place.
I'm very sorry.
In my experiences, condolences don't mean shit.
I'll kill him myself.
Oh, and now we're gonna have Captain America versus him, and oh, dude, this movie's getting big. My main man, Buck.
You know me?
Captain America, my boy. Yo, this staircase fight reminds me of Atomic Blonde. Oh, that dislocate your shoulder? Damn, those guys run fast. Woo! Woo! Motherfucker! Make it!
Congratulations, Cap. You're a criminal.
Are you not letting me leave?
It is a question of safety, not yours.
They do know your face. That is true and fair. You know, that's actually that's a good plan to stay low for now. Especially considering the shit with America just now. I mean, Captain.
The Black Panther has been the protector of Wakanda for generations. Now, because your friend murdered my father,
He didn't.
I also wear the mantle of king.
I love how he didn't correct him. Like, no, Bucky didn't do it, man. Well, to be fair, all that would have done was start an argument, so maybe it's better he didn't.
Break anything while we fix this.
Consequences? You bet there'll be consequences. Obviously, you can quote me on that because I just said it. Anything else? If you're a son, let me spill these.
That must have been before the pen tradition. Fun trivia for anybody who doesn't know. What I mean by the pen tradition is that whenever a bill is signed by a governor, president, whatever, at least in the United States, whoever came up with the bill, like the pen that signs it, the person who came up with it keeps it. And that's how come if you ever watch a bill signing, which most people wouldn't, but if you ever do, they'll have like a different pen for each one. That's why.
So far, nothing's happened that can't be undone. If you sign, we can make the last 24 hours legit. Barnes gets transferred to an American psych center instead of a Wakandan prison.
So now there's a major political reason as to why he should sign it.
Wanda, what about Wanda? She's fine. She's confined to the compound currently. Vision's keeping her company. With a lap pool, it's got a screening room. There's worse ways to protect people. Not a U.S. citizen, and they don't grant visas to weapons of mass destruction. Give me a break!
I'm actually, okay, as much as I've been siding with Captain America, I'm actually on Iron Man's side for this particular part right here.
Get up. Who are you? What do you want?
And now he looks like the bad guy. Ooh. Dude, this whole thing right here. Oh, can he hold it back? Damn! Dude! Well, Bucky, it's as far as you go. Or not. Is this the post-credit scene from, looks like it is. Yep. By the way, one nitpick I do have, and this is my only complaint about the whole movie so far. I straight up have nothing to complain about for this movie except for this one deal. When Bucky punched him in the chest, he doesn't have his Iron Man suit with all the else on, so that should have killed him. That for me, as far as I'm concerned, in the grand scheme of things in this movie, that's a minor nitpick. So.
Hey, May.
Aunt May.
For school today.
Peter Parker.
Oh, Mr. Parker.
Spider-Man.
What are you doing here?
Aunt May, the hot Aunt May.
Smells right?
The MILF Aunt May.
Not even your unusually attractive aunt?
No.
Yeah, right?
No. If she knew, she would freak out. And
I love how he doesn't comment on the unusually attractive thing.
Might be a little dangerous. Better tell Aunt Hottie I'm taking her to field trip.
don't tell Aunt May.
Oh yeah, he has the thingy. I forgot because Tobey Maguire does it organically. Hawkeye.
What are you doing here?
Disappointing my kids. I'm supposed to go water skiing.
So Captain America's gonna be on. I mean, he's gonna be on Captain America's side.
I retired.
God damn. So here's where the real Civil War part of this starts. Here's why it's called Civil War.
How about our other recruit? Had to put a little coffee in him, but should be good.
You got Ant-Man.
What's up, Tic Tac? What happened last time? It was a great audition, but it'll never happen again.
They're here. Yep.
Underoos!
Spider-Man.
You're gonna turn Barnes over, you're gonna come with us. Now, because it's us. Or Or a squad of JSOC guys with no compunction about being impolite.
You think he doesn't have his own crew, mother? Oh!
Hey, Mr. Stark, what should I do?
What we discussed, keep your distance, web them up.
Okay, copy that.
Ooh. Dude, this whole thing is just like...
Multiple contusions detected.
Yeah, I detected that too.
Hey, buddy, I think you lost this. Heads up.
Throw it at this.
You must have marvelous aim, both of you.
Oh, man, I thought it was a water truck.
Vision's back.
Captain Rogers.
Now we're gonna have one of those clashes where it's like... Yep. Outstanding. The powers at play, the score, the cinematography, the sound, everything is impeccable.
I didn't kill your father. Then why did you run?
I love how he doesn't give him the chance to answer that question.
That thing does not obey the laws of physics at all.
Kid, there's a lot going on here that you don't understand.
Stark said you'd say that.
Fourth wall break, by the way. I love Spider-Man being here, but I love Spider-Man.
Stark tell you anything else?
That you're wrong, you think you're right, makes you dangerous.
He's wrong according to whom?
You're gonna have to take this into the shop.
Speaking.
It's your conscience. You don't talk a lot these days.
Oh!
Holy shit!
I can't wait to see Spider-Man progress.
Anybody on our side hiding any shocking and fantastic abilities they'd like to disclose? I'm open to suggestions.
You wanna get to them? You gotta go through me.
Wouldn't be difficult. He's fast and nimble, you're big but slow.
Ever seen that really old movie? Empire Strikes Back?
Maybe the kid's onto something.
Hi now, Tony, go high.
Oh, I see. Bitch ass hoe. Damn.
What's gonna happen to your friends?
Whatever it is, I'll deal with it.
Something you can do.
I don't know if I'm worth all this, Steve.
It's not just you.
What you did all those years wasn't you. You didn't have a choice.
But I did it.
Important philosophical questions.
Probably looking at some form of paralysis.
So, important question. Now, this is something I'm confused on. I'm not going to count it against the movie because you're probably supposed to know it. I just haven't caught it. So, I'm not going to count this against the movie. But why is it that Iron Man can survive anything and everything when he's in a suit, but Rhodey can't? I assume that the suit was basically protecting him, but if it didn't protect Rhodey, then why? I'm kind of confused on that point. But you're probably supposed to know, and I just don't know, so I won't count that against the movie.
The fake doctor is actually Colonel Helmut Zemo, James Buchanan Barnes.
Yep. Now you know Captain America was right. But the one guy called it in, so he wanted the nurse to find it, so he wanted everything to get found out. So this is playing right into his plans, isn't it? I gotta say, Tony, not a good idea to fly a chopper over an ocean through a storm.
You seriously think I'm gonna listen to you after that fiasco in Leipzig?
So they didn't forget about Ross, because Ross is from The Incredible Hulk. You know, that was actually one thing, I don't think I voiced it, but that was one thing that bothered me about Age of Ultron, was the fact that the Hulk and then Black Widow have their semi-forced romance. And it bothered me because didn't Hulk still have Betty Ross? Damn, that suit up!
But one which crumbles from within forever.
Let me guess, the person in that car is someone that he... Oh, it's Stark's f***ing parents. Oh, that's not good. To be fair to him, he was under mind control at that time, but yeah, Stark's not gonna give a fuck.
Tony, I didn't know it was him. Avengers, did you know?
No. He did? How the f did you know?
He's not gonna stop. Go.
No shit.
This isn't gonna change what happened.
I don't care. He killed my mom.
Yeah. Damn. Holy shit. He's just chilling.
I knew I could have killed them. If I could get them to kill each other.
So this guy is smart as shit.
I'm sorry about your father.
There we go. That's some damage, like I was talking about in Winter Soldier. Has it occurred to you to take off his mask? There we go. Well, Tony, if nothing else, you took an arm.
My father made that shield.
Please, step out of line.
I don't think he gives a shit. It didn't fail, though. It didn't fail. The whole point was to tear apart the Avengers. He did it. So, the Avengers aren't a thing anymore, at least not for now. They'll reform, but for now it's f***ed. Oh, they're putting him in a capsule. And after this is going to be the teaser for the next movie.
Let them try.
They'll try. Where are you? Oh, are they in his country, Wakanda? Why did they make Aunt May that instead of some old hag? All right, well, that was a good-ass movie. I consider it to be an Avengers movie with an emphasis on Captain America personally, but it was damn well done. In fact, I was, until the last like 20 minutes, I was ready to get this movie a perfect score. Unfortunately, now I can't, because I do have two major problems with it. That being said, I'll go give this movie grade of a solid A, and I believe next is Doctor Strange, so that'll be next. Until then, have a good day, and hope to see you next time.